been a few days since I streamed. Been very busy. Just been doing a lot of deliveries lately. Trying to make some make the money I need for some payments. And boy howdy, am I a bit burned out from doing so many deliveries. So I really haven't been well, I've been just exhausted and tired, so I just didn't really have the energy to stream the past like handful of days. I've been getting home like super late, and my parents are on vacation right now, so I gotta wash the dog, make sure he's doing alright. But other than that, I have been pretty damn productive. At least when it comes to deliveries, I've been so burned out. I haven't even been doing a lot of drawings, which I want to get into. It's been tough recently. I mean, it always is, but it's a weird mix with my parents gone right now. Ugh. Sorry, got some burpees. First of all, it is nice having the peace and quiet. Just have a break from being around them. This is the one time a year where I actually get a little bit of a break. And it makes me really want to experience what it's like to live on my own. To be able to afford my own apartment or anything like that. And I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of all that, because I've talked about it enough, and I've just had enough with the stress of trying to be able to afford to live on my own. And I'm done trying to find solutions. Like I said in the previous couple streams, the only options I have right now are to just keep grinding. Even though I just don't really, it just sucks because I'm putting so much effort in my life right now, pretty much the max amount, and I'm just so burned out. But it's actually, like, when I'm on my own like this, it's actually easier to manage. I mean, surprisingly, life is like 90% easier when I'm not around my parents or when I'm away from them. I can finally be myself and not get yelled at for it. I can do what I want. So in that regard, makes things a lot easier. It's like I'm able to deal with burnout a lot better. Like if my parents were still home, I probably wouldn't have been able to do as many deliveries as I've been doing recently. Plus I've been getting home late at night, so even like right now, this is a very late stream for me. It's 12 in the morning. I usually stream around 10, 11, or 12, but because that's just how I work. I'm a night owl. I go to bed at like 6 in the morning and wake up at 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. But it's what's bothering me right now is just how little this effort has made an effect. Just financially, that is. Like, I'm very proud of how far I've come in my life, and especially like recently, I've definitely changed. Like, I've completely changed in the past like 2 years between what I do and how I think, and it took a lot of effort to really kind of change myself into the person I want to be. And I was just kind of thinking today, like, kind of having a little bit of brain worms going on, whatever you want to call them, mind worms. Just how unaffordable it is to live on my own. It just really sucks. Because this year, like at the beginning of the year, I was thinking to myself, this is gonna be the year I finally get to move out. I'm gonna put in the effort. I've been putting in the effort for years, but I can't save money. It's impossible. I just don't make enough. Went from like, even when I was working with a full-time job, I would only end up with like a couple $100 in my pocket at the end of the month, pretty much. And I went from like a couple hundred to like maybe around $10-20 in my pocket now at the end of the month. It just sucks because I'm putting in more effort than I ever have in my life, and I'm getting nothing out of it. When it comes to money, at least, I'm getting a lot of pretty much everything else. So I'm pretty damn proud of what I've been doing, and kind of just scratching the surface of what I'm capable of. And I've been doing a lot better mentally recently because of it. But it just sucks when I look at my bank account. I've got fucking like $10 after all that fucking work. I'm like, come on, everything is just so stupidly expensive, and I just don't see any effort when it comes to changing it. It's all just politics, and all I see are just big corpos making dumb moves, just getting dumber and dumber and greedier to the point where they're not even, they're just they're like showing off. It's like a competition of who's the greediest CEO or greediest corporation out there when it comes to like anything. When it comes to like medical companies, video game companies, apartment, I don't know, people who own apartments. When it comes to like anything, it's just like all over the news, and it just sucks. It really sucks. It just doesn't seem like it's getting any better, and it's like the number one thing preventing me from going anywhere in life. It's just sheer worthlessness of money nowadays. So, I don't know if I said this last time, but the only like solution I can really come up with, I've pretty much stopped overthinking and just putting my head down and keeping the grind up. That's all I can really do. The only solution I really have is to go 100%, to just do my best. And even if I don't make it, I at least have the satisfaction of knowing that I gave it my all, even if it wasn't enough. Because if I didn't, if I like slacked off a little bit, or I knew that I could do better and give more effort, that would definitely eat me up. And it's something I've kind of dealt with my whole life, but I think I'm really kind of starting to grasp it at this point, or starting to accept it. Kind of having the discipline to get through it all. Discipline's a tough thing. You don't just kind of like wake up one day and all of a sudden you can be on top of things all the time, every day, and roll with the punches. You gotta learn how to roll with the punches, and that can take a lifetime. You can take discipline is like, it's a never-ending cycle that kind of gets easier and kind of doesn't. It depends on the scenario and whatnot. I don't know. I've just been dealing with a lot of stress. Um, past handful of years, and a lot more than that. But it's been getting a little bit less stressful and a little bit more manageable. Just because I've come to just accept the fact that I might as well just give it everything I got, and if something goes wrong, then it's no big deal. I'll just give it everything I got. So it's this year in particular has definitely been a lot of learning, a lot of struggle. So I'm hoping by the end of the year there's at least some reward out of it all. Whether it be financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, some sort of like level up, I guess, is what I'm looking for, or what I'm definitely striving for. And I can see it in pretty much everything I do. I just gotta accept the fact that money isn't related to any of that. It's just, I don't know, that's been really bothering me. Just the fact that I just can't afford shit. It really sucks. 'Cause I remember putting in, I just feel like, I don't know, ever since COVID, things have been so stupidly and blatantly like unfair that it's just ridiculous. I remember working my ass off before COVID, and it actually being kind of worth it, I guess, kind of. I don't know. I definitely had a lot more money back then. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this tangent. I just guess I wanted to say that I'm doing better, actually. But I'm still dealing with a lot. So I'm not able to stream as much as I want. And it might be a continuing thing going on. Because I'm forced to try to make the money to barely survive here, and that takes up a lot of my time, and then I need to spend more time just trying to recover from that and enjoy myself. So sometimes I'll forgo streaming for that. So, I guess, thank you just for being patient with me and watching my VODs and whatnot. There's definitely been a lot going on, and I just hope that things will change, and no matter what happens, I'm still going to be putting in as much effort as I can. And that is pretty much my ultimate conclusion to this little tangent. Because there are a few other things I wanted to talk about. One of them is Wukong, the monkey game. I am so disappointed because I thought it was going to come out for Xbox. What is it called? Black Myth Wukong. It's supposedly like one of the most hyped games of the year, other than like Dragon's Dogma 2, which I still have yet to play. I still want to play Dragon's Dogma 2, but I wanted to play Wukong, and then I realized today, it came out today, that it's not coming out on Xbox, or at least it's gonna be a long time before it does. So it's out for PS and it's out for PC, but not for Xbox. And it's such a kick in the ass, because I'm just tired of that shit. so many. It happens with like almost every game now that I want to play. It's either just it gets released for everything but Xbox, and then I'm just forced to just I don't know, just deal with it. And it's been like that for way too many years, and it's just so fucking annoying. As a gamer, I should be able to play the games I want. I shouldn't have to buy a new console or spend so much money to just have access to games that I want. Games are expensive on their own. $60 isn't cheap. It's getting more expensive as time goes on. But it just really sucks for me because I can't afford a console, let alone barely even afford games. The last game I bought was what is it called? Lords of the Fallen, like last October, I think it was. That was such a disappointment. And then the last game I bought before that was Elden Ring. So I've only bought 2 games in the last like 2-3 years. 2.5, 3 almost. Because that's all I could really spare. I can't really afford games anymore. And I didn't even really spend a lot on games the other way. So the games I play right now are mostly on Game Pass or ones that I already own. So at least I'm thankful for Game Pass allowing me the option to play so many different games, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because I don't own any of the games that I play, like this one right now. So long as it could be taken off Game Pass within 3-4 years, and then I could never be able to play it again unless I bought it. You know, this Game Pass can kind of just do whatever they want. I like that. So I get to just kind of like play the game in the moment, knowing full well that it might be my one and only time playing it. Or I might be able to play it for like a good number of years, and then one day I'll get on and Game Pass removed it, and I can never play it again. Or I'm unable to afford Game Pass, so I can't play games that were not on Game Pass before, then were added to Game Pass, so now if I don't have Game Pass, I can't play them. That was one of the freaking annoying ass things. Like Skyrim on Xbox is part of Game Pass, so like years ago when it wasn't on Game Pass, I paid full price for the game, being able to play it, and then when I just didn't have enough money to keep affording Game Pass, I wasn't able to play Skyrim. I was like, bro, but I paid for the game years ago. I paid full price, the Legendary Edition, or what was it now, the newest one, Ultimate. I don't know. It was the one that was released for the next gen consoles and whatnot. A bit. Yummy. Just little things annoying like that. You know, classic corpo greed. Damn corpo borpos. But it's getting absurd to this point. Every goddamn company out there, Microsoft, big game companies, the PS network, everything is just so blatantly, absurdly just greed that they just don't even care about hiding it, and it seems like they're just flaunting with how greedy they can get. So yeah, it made me disappointing. It was a little bit more than disappointing that I wasn't able to play the new Wukong game, and I probably won't for a long time. They say it's going to be released on Xbox, but they say that for a lot of games and they never come out. So I don't really have any hope, which really sucks. You know, like Helldivers is one of them. I don't think that'll ever be released for Xbox, even though they say that it might, and that's not official. and that's the same thing with Wukong. It's not official. It just sucks. Boo-hoo. But on another note, I hear some really dumb shit about people arguing over Wukong now. It's literally every game, every big game that comes out, there's always some sort of controversy. And this time, I think it's like journalists are complaining about the game's lack of diversity when it comes to the gender and characters and races. They think they're being homophobic and whatnot, and because every character is mostly male in the game, and they're like, you're not including females because you're sexist. And I'm just tired of seeing that shit. I'm like, why do people give attention to that stuff? They're just creating an argument and looking for an argument. And by giving it the attention, such as like making a video about these journalists complaining about the game, I know there's like a lot of channels out there where like that's their thing, they like drama and whatnot, but for me it's just like they're looking for an argument, so don't give it to them. Just let them mauled. Just don't do anything. Don't give them any attention. And just let them seethe in the corner about nothing. I'm just like, it's so absurd how everything that comes out now has to have some sort of argument. It's just like these people are just so desperate to argue over anything. So that would be my response. I would just not give them the attention that they're trying to seek. And the argument that they're trying to start, I would just never let them have that argument in the first place. Because I've dealt with that a lot in real life. I've lived with people, well I do, my mother is kind of similar. I've been surrounded by people that are like that. They'll look for things to argue over, even when there's nothing to really argue over. They'll make up things, and just for the sake of drama. And I just hate drama. It's so unnecessary. So usually I just don't give it any energy. When they're trying to seek an argument, I just don't give it to them. So, I wonder what else is gonna come out this year. I know Doom like Doom and Monster Hunter are gonna come out next year. So I'm wondering what kind of drama is gonna surround that. I don't know, Monster Hunter Wilds isn't, I don't know. Not enough diversity. Oh well. Alright, let's get back into this Kunitsugami. I've been kinda wanting to play it. It seems fairly long at this point. I don't know how. I feel like we're almost halfway, maybe. I have no idea. But it was just starting to get interesting last time I played it. I forgot how relaxing and chill the game is. But doing Elden Ring offline. Oh, this music is just beautiful. I kinda want this soundtrack, but it's only one song. We wish they made like a lot more. Corpo Borbo. Brr. We got a boss fight that we left off at. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Elden Ring off stream. That's my main game. I've been building my level 150 character, going through the DLC with him, as well as playing around on my 125 character, which is my main character. Do you remember? I gotta like get back into the swing of this game. I gotta remember that's more of a strategy game than like being able to do it all on your own. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different roles that I can play around with. No idea what kind of boss we're gonna be up against, and I don't have enough crystals to really kind of mess around with, huh? I can get one sumo wrestler and then 2 other characters. So I don't know if having a sumo wrestler would be a good idea just because he's so expensive. I might go with just the standard one aesthetic. At least 2 bowmen. And then some melee characters here. So that'll leave me with one person that I can adapt to any role. Just kind of going for a good balance of defense and DPS. A female sumo wrestler? I don't think... Yeah, I was about to say, she can't be... Yeah. That makes sense. She can't be a sumo wrestler. I think only the men can. So they have the turtle icon. Oh, well, that's convenient. Kind of wasted some money there. Fortunate. Let's go with the ranged. 3 archers, 3 axemen, and then 1 of these guys. I'd at least get enough crystals to get at least 1 sumo wrestler if I need it. Let's go check out what's going on here. Boss. Subi or she? Looks invulnerable right now. I don't know if I can attack it. Have like a protective coating. Let's get these archers up. Have you go back, and then I want you up front here. I'm just kind of need to make sure she's protected. just gonna reposition everybody. Because I don't know if this boss is gonna spawn ads. And then just kind of bomb rush her. That's what I'm kind of anticipating. There's a wave of ads. These guys to be... Oh, he's getting beat up. I'm gonna want you to fall back then. Keep trying to press B to dodge. Alright, he's doing right back here. Reposition everybody here. I don't know which archer that is. Okay, or the one over here. I'm gonna have you actually be behind her. Yeah, they're getting beat up if I just have them try to attack it. It's usually how most bosses are anyway. I want the aggro to be on me. Shirt is nice and fast. Yeah. Oh, almost there. Easy boss. Defeats Ruby Otashi. The Shaman. Oh, we got our healer. That'll be very useful. Definitely need a healer. A shaman performs a ritual dance to recover the health of Cell and nearby villagers. Oh, they can heal me as well. Definitely needed one of those. Whip. Yagi Ridge. Crackers. Demon Chime alerts you when So is near defilement. Does that mean I'm like near death? That seems kind of unnecessary. Oh, you're outside your tent now? Yasakuro. Those are those buff enemies. They buff everybody around him. There once was a man so entangled with his work that it devoured him alive. Upon finding a tome detailing the other world, he sought for the power to control the Seath. His chance eventually came when he was spirited away from the mountain, where he threw himself into his research in the other world. Possessed with manic ambition, he finally mastered the art of the cursed flame. However, joyous of his new profound powers over the Seath, does not realize that he has become the very creature he sought to control. And this is the boss we just fought. Sarubi Otashi aims to relentlessly crush humans from above. Some say it looks like a tadpole, while others say it is a human mouth. When it opens its great maw, many human faces in great anguish are revealed within. Legend states that it was born from the humans who were lost to unforeseen water-related accidents. This music is so damn peaceful. I just feel relaxed whenever I hear this music. That chewing is probably loud as fuck, I'm sorry, but whatever. Inokomachi. I have no idea what that is. Looks like dough, or like jam wrapped in dough. Or it's either beef or some sort of like fruit or something. I don't know. To me, it looks like fig wrapped in dough, and to me that sounds goddamn delicious. Fig Newtons are so good. Anything with fig in it is good as fuck. I want to be able to grow figs. Hip hip hooray. How many? It says I can lay down 3 at a time. But they take a little bit to load or recharge. This one's the big one. There's always that sheep that's hanging around. I wonder if we should come up with a name. I don't know, Jack. I don't know if it's a male or a female. Not really good with names. Maybe I'll just name him Macaroni. Oh, they're all busy. Forgot what do I have them working on? Over here? Oh, right, they finished repairs on the gates that I have up. I think these are little shrines. I wish our culture was a little more spiritual. I like how other cultures around the world have a respect for spiritual realms and endeavors. I think so. That makes only 4 repairs left in this area. Bum 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 bum. I wonder what kind of instrument that is. I think it's a string instrument. I'm not really familiar with instruments outside of, like, you know, ones that you normally hear, like guitar, string instruments, percussions, some flutes and stuff. Speaking of which, I don't know if I was talking about this last stream, but I wanted to get an automaton. Those like simple Japanese instruments that are electronic based. I don't know how to describe it, but it's the one with the face. It's like kind of looks like a flute with a face at the bottom. You open up and you play the notes with your fingers. Ba 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 ba. That'd be like a simple, goofy instrument that I can learn how to play with. I used to play the trombone in Japan, or in Japan. No, in high school, I played the trombone for the band. I actually liked it. I didn't mind being in the band. It was pretty interesting. So I do know all the notes and whatnot, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I think, you know, the further down the alphabet, the lower the note is. So it's like A flat, A sharp would be like the highest. And then B would be next step down, C would be next step down, D would be next step down. So it probably wouldn't be too difficult for me to learn that. I would just need to learn it for like the specific instrument that I'm playing. And I've never done like percussion or anything. And that was actually what I wanted to do when I got into band. I wanted to just smash them goddamn drums. But I didn't have the option, it was already taken. I think I had an option between trombone or flute. So I just went with the trombone. Low brass has a lot of fun. I think low brass is like the section in the orchestra that messes around with each other the most. We're like the clowns of the group. Plus there weren't like a lot of trombonists. I think there was only like 3 or 4 at the most, but mostly just 2, and I was one of them. By the time I graduated, and we would just fucking fuck around the whole time. Cause we're good enough at what we did to be able to kind of mess around. Even though there was only 2 of us, we were good at what we did. But like the instrument that I hear playing right now, playing the simple notes, I'd like to be able to learn something like that. To be able to play like calm, peaceful music. Alright, let's go and upgrade before we continue. We're gonna want to use a healer, but we're not gonna be relying on them too much yet, so... I wonder what other sweets I got. Inonoko Machi, a confection made by wrapping a ball of red bean paste with a special machi dough. A mix of machi flour and bean paste and sesame seeds. It said it was originally made with a mixture of chestnut and various grains. The round shape is modeled after the child of a wild boar, which is known to have many offspring. People who pray for good health, prosperity, and fertility by eating this machi on the month, day, and time of the boar. The boar is also revered as the messenger of the god who protects against fires, and lighting the fireplace on the day of the boar will make one's home safe from fire. This machi is also eaten during the opening of the winter hearth for tea ceremonies. If I'll use this much. Maybe. I just gotta get used to using this. It does recharge faster than this Suzaku's Flame. So there may be more potential for DPS overall, since you can do it more often. Oh, it does have an AoE, okay. I just don't know how big that AoE is. It seems pretty fair. But, I'll be using that against bigger targets. And that'll allow me to engage more bigger targets than just one at a time. I think I'll keep these. Okay, so the archer is leveled up here. Do want to make sure... I think the aesthetic... I want to keep you upgraded. The aesthetic will probably be the next one I max out. Let's see. The range of the barrier, maximum health. Along with slowing movement speed, the attack's barrier also damage and lower the seat's health or defense. I'm definitely gonna need that against beefy boys. So now we got the shaman. I don't think the shaman's too big of a priority right now, simply because I can actually use my own rations to heal my folks here. I think I might just get the aesthetic out of the way and level him up. Bum 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 bum. Because I simply don't know how effective the shaman actually is to know how to upgrade it. Once golden rice patties have been transformed into a ruddy brown. Ferocious roar echoes over the fields. Saved 12 villagers and purged the defilement that brought drought to the Miyagi Ridge. There's 12 of them. Okay. Let's get right into things here. Alright, let's open up a path here, have them start working on one of the things I already passed by. Okay, I only need 2 for that. Are they marked on the map? The passages that I can open? Because I didn't really pay attention to that. You can build archer towers, okay. I think I'm gonna want you to work on that. This is another one. It's gonna take 3. There's a villager behind that one. Let's get her moving along the path as well. I want her to get onto that circle. I like that little detail where the animals that kind of come up sometimes and hang out with her. Didn't read what that said. Whoops. Gameplay. Stage. Tutorials. Some roles can only be given to certain villagers. Only the fish villagers can be assigned with a role, and they're mostly females. I kind of like that little detail. Oh, these guys have the fish symbol as well. Ah. I'm gonna want at least one sumo. You know what? I just want this carve the whole path. I don't want to go too crazy yet, though. So she'll stop right there, okay. Are you guys done building that? Guess you could work on... Where is it? It's back here? Yep. I need access to that villager immediately. Hey. Did I just do two at once? That's interesting. I don't want you to go over here. And we're gonna start assigning roles here. How many gates are there? It seems like there's 2, possibly 3. I'm gonna have you work on this. There. Now I'm going to assign rules. Your fish. I'm going to make you a shaman. You're gonna be a sumo. You're gonna be a bowman. And I need a aesthetic. Shaman will be right there. Sumo up front. Gonna be in the back. Bow and defiled state. Ooh. The Anarna will force so into the defiled state, which will prevent you from healing, placing, or assigning rules to villagers. Oh shit. Oh, I can't. There you go. I can see him on the map. Alright, we're good to go now. Seems like we're doing alright here. I don't want you to move. What's the range on the healer here? I have no idea. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that guy just blew up a tower. That's not fair. Oh, I saw another one. Cheap viewers and alive viewers, my friend. Alright, so they're gonna go back to what they were doing. Okay, yeah, you can continue building that. Get back here. I really realized there was something up here. Okay. I'm starting to enjoy this game. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna have you move up. I don't think there's really anything else that I can build. I'm gonna have you be another... Do I want you to be another axeman? No, I want you to be a... I need another archer. So you continue. Seems like she'll be able to make it. I don't have any time to prepare here. Just set our boys up. Archers in the back. Sumo guy up front. Buffers in the middle. Seems like we can get one more guy. Perfect. I'll have you be a woodcutter. Or get cutting that wood. Oh, right from the sumo guy. Alright, where they're gonna be coming from. Seems like we're coming right up front. And to the side. Another enemy type. Too far away from my party here. My teammates just melted his ass. Seems like I should be able to let them handle most of the enemies. Hyper armor through that. Yeah, they're good armor. Go. Take out the enemies. They seem to be able to handle the melees. Healer's doing pretty good. Without any upgrades. I have you build up here. Let's go one set at a time so that we're not jumping around all over the place. Okay. "12 villagers." It's quite a lot of wiggle room. Useful if we had more than one builder. Speaking of building, let's have you work on this. And I'm gonna have Yashiro move up. Hopefully she can get to that next zone. That's probably why we were able to hold them off so easily. Because she was in that buff zone. Nope, she'll stop right there. Okay. The repairs are done. I'm gonna have you be an archer. So far the thief has been relatively useless. Haven't really had use of another thief yet. I'm gonna have you... you built that quick. Alright, those are built up. Let's see what we got. Have you up here. Let's have all the archers up here. Sumo is gonna be up front. Let's see, I'm gonna make you thief. Let's put that up for me. Oh, upgrade materials. That's actually very nice. And I'm gonna have you I didn't really notice. Ah, there we go. There's more down there. Where's my thief? if you'd be another sumo. Once I get the crystals. Let's reposition these guys. One here. One here. Things are getting intense. I want to get out of the way here. Defilement enemies. You can always pawns that are out of range of the healer, I can always swap them out for somebody who has full health. If any of these woodcutters out here are taking too much damage, swap them out. Just have everybody gather in one area. I'm gonna have you buff or build that up. One. Have you come up here so I know where you're at. Make you a sumo. Alright. Out of here, bud. Nice. Let's make sure I get all the corruption out before she gets to that gate. I have no idea what else I'm missing. Oh, there's one back there, huh? I guess I'll have her stop moving. Maybe. Let's see. Don't know what else I'm missing. One more, of course. Could be anywhere. Alright, I hear him. Where you at? Oh, wow. I think there's a little audio cues that I can listen to. Taijo's favor. Shroud all villagers in a holy aura that reduces damage and prevents a knockback for a period of time. Could be useful if I got a boss coming in. I wonder if that's what are they called? Suppo guards? Makes decoy Buddha makes so impervious to the first enemy attack each night. Interesting. I feel like that's pretty useless. Except for maybe against a boss. Okay. Kanitsukami. Don't let Yashiro receive any damage. Nice. Don't let Saw receive any damage. Don't use any rations. I guess we'll visit the base first and get some buildings going on. We got rice fields here. Hanbei. The other villagers gave him the nickname Hanbei the Half-Wit because all it does is lay around and cause trouble day in and day out. However, from Hanbei's point of view, they're the fools for spending their lives toiling away. Sama is a reserved and withdrawn woman. She's interested in the honest Saikichi, but is too shy to speak to him. Tamizo earns a living making fertilizer for the village. He's proud of his work because it is vital. It's a vital job for the prosperity of the village, but it is a bit smelly. Isuke works with his older brother, Saikichi, tending to the rice paddies. His father's been on his case recently about finding a wife, Tashiro. After his wife passed away, Tashiro raised his children, Saikichi and Izuki, on his own. Recently, he's been trying to quickly find good partners for his sons. Ichizemon. I gotta like sound these names out. Ichizamon's just happened across the village one day. People were wary of him at first, but he's soon welcomed thanks to his good deeds, such as teaching the villagers how to read and write. Fuji is said to be the fastest rice planter in the village. Fuji claims that she and her husband, Momitsuki, are happiest when they're tending to the rice fields. The rice fields! Saikichi's grateful for his father for raising him on his own and secretly saving money to help make his life easier for him. Kiku's a sheltered girl from a neighboring village who married into Jimatsu's family. A couple in the village taught her how to plant rice and she's improving day by day. Toromaru is the strongest man in the village and dreams of one day leaving to become a grand champion sumo wrestler. There once was an incident. The entire village almost ran out of food because he ate through most of the stores. Chimatsu, a newlywed who recently married a woman from a neighboring village. He's not skilled at manual labor, but is trying his best to take care of the rice paddies to show his wife how useful he can be. Momitsuki, his wife, took care of the rice paddies every day. He travels sleeping when it rains because he's worried the fields would be damaged. Quite a few villagers here. I like the little lore in the villages. Let's get things building. One of the biggest ones first. The rice paddies. I think I'll give the rice paddy guys something nice first. Alright. Now to the other villages. I'm gonna go check on my dog real quick. I'm back. It's getting pretty chilly out there. Dropped in the 40s last night. For summertime, that's pretty damn cold. For wintertime, that's pretty warm. But it's definitely pretty damn chilly right now. Oops. Soul Taker greatly increases the damage of Soul's first attack on each night. Yeah, it's definitely like best used against a boss. Sumigaki. Okay. Sumigaki. Rangy nails and skin black as coal. Sumigaki feed on human defilement and impurities. While they're slightly larger than normal gaki due to their ability to feed, the ache to fulfill their voracious appetites have made them all the more ferocious. The Hidorigami will possess humans, inflicting them with severe hunger and fatigue. Legend states that they're born from humans whose life force was completely drained by another Hidorigami, but some believe that they are actually the manifestation of unfortunate humans who wished for others to experience the same suffering. Macaroni. Okay, everything is still in... Oh, I think these are done. Are they? Oh, they're being worked on. Okay. Oh, there is one thing that's done. Alright. Let's make sure this guy is getting upgraded. Almost complete him. Greatly increase the range of the barrier. That'd be very useful when we get surrounded, because that's going to be happening a lot more. Now I want the... I want you to be upgraded as well. Increase max health. And we'll hold on to that. Konitsu Kami. It's the boss I think we saw at the beginning. Alright. Slowly making our way down the mountain. Jesus. I think we're almost halfway. I'm gonna guess like this is halfway. This seems like a big place here. Almost seems like there would be a boss on this bridge or something. Ooh. Is this like a spider? We don't have enough for a sumo. First up, I'm gonna go the healer. And then you. Aesthetic. Seems like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rolls? Holy crap. That's a lot. I'm just gonna go with archers and woodcutters, you know. One of them is missing a roll, unfortunately. She's just gonna be out here in her robes like, what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Well, I suppose, you know, start things off. With some archers. Alright, let's see what we're up against. Strategy is usually the same for every boss fight. The aggro on me. Like we got Tor. Batsu. Oh, it's a gate. I'm gonna let them take care of it. It's very unique when it comes to the other soundtracks and games so far. Hear that dodge. That was easy. Seems like I got a buff from that. Possibly another Subo guard that I can have equipped. Spearman. Armed with the spearman excels at close-range attacks against medium-sized, ground-based Seath. Their attacks are slow, but powerful. Batsu. Yunari Lake. Upgrading so. Sounds recovered their stolen power from Batsu and can now upgrade their abilities using Musubi. Upgrades can be undone at any time, so don't hesitate to try a variety of combinations. I forgot that you can do that as well with your pawns. Kanshin's Ward creates a barrier that thwarts or reflects Seath attacks for a short time, damaging enemies that come in contact. Ration limit is increased. Ah. I like how they have a little demonstration to show you. I think I will just keep with what I got. Yokan. 2 more repairs left. Yep. Okay. to say. I'm looking for where the repairs are. I don't remember at this point. Oh, rice fields. Akazumi. Whoops. Seems to be another shrine. Woodcutter. War. So, upgrades. Oh my goodness. Archery abilities. Dance attack. Oka dance attack. Shiden. Command screen abilities and equip slots. So is other abilities. Unlock. I'm gonna go with some command screen. Assemble all the villagers at once via the command screen. That would be kind of useful, but I can do that manually, so it's not necessary. Command to move or stop via the command screen. Again, I could just walk up to her and do that. Fix villagers in place so they do not move. Fixed villagers will not follow group defense or attack orders or the assemble command. That could be useful if I want them to remain. Gain one additional Suba Guard and Mazo Talisman. I think these are pretty necessary. What are these? Use Chazusha basins to increase those attack power and make them invincible for a period of time. Unleash powerful dance attack on a stunned enemy. Unleash a quick thrust attack. Oh, we got more attacks. Plunging attack. That's useful. That's a gap closer. Recover immediately after getting knocked down by an enemy. I need that. Counterattack. Perform a counterattack after releasing a dance attack immediately after guarding against an enemy. So quickly hit Y after a successful guard, so now we can unlock parries. Come back / swiftly recover and perform a counterattack when knocked down. That would be useful. I want freaking knockback recovery because that's one of the most annoying things in the game is how every attack knocks you back. Guard against enemy attacks without depleting the guard gauge. Perfect guard. Just as you get hit by an enemy. Use a bow to efficiently take out Flying Seath. That seems pretty useful. It's the only one I can unlock. Arrows will now pass through enemies, striking multiple at once. Butterfly shot instantly warp to where arrows strike or an enemy. Ooh. Oxalis shot. Arrows will explode with an area effect. Interesting. Spider shot will slow the movement of enemies impacted in the area. Pinnacle shot will deliver severe damage and deplete the enemy's resist gauge. Series of dance techniques that allow So to move with graceful footwork to slash at the Seath. That's what I already got. Oka form 1 can perform Oka form attacks to deplete the enemy's resist gauge. Hold Y. Deplete the enemy's X. Press X, then hold Y. So I can just charge, and it allows me to charge the attacks now. I think I'll go with this one. But will I remember to use it is the thing. A series of sword techniques that allow So to quickly draw their sword from its sheath to attack enemies. Sheet dance. Perform sheet attacks to beat the enemy's resist gauge. Okay, so this is a different set of attacks. I kinda like these. These allow me to stay in place a little bit more. Which will give me a little bit more accuracy. So the forward momentum won't let me like roll into the enemy. I think I will try that. Do I have aerial attacks though on that? That's the thing. Doesn't look like it. I don't think there's anti-air. Maybe the first one? It looks like it might. I kinda wanna try that out. But it's not 100% necessary. I wanna upgrade my units. Can I undo? I can. Okay. I think I'm going to reverse the upgrade on the woodcutter here. I'm gonna use the spearman in replace of the woodcutter. Maybe. Let's see. I think the archer is going to replace the woodcutter in terms of the damage that they can do. They can attack aerial units as well as attack regular ones, and they can be doing just about as much. So, well, they cost as much. So I think the spearman is going to be my next thing. I'm trying to think. What if I just simplify it even further? I'll have the sumo wrestlers be tanks. Let's go just tank, DPS, buff, heal. Maybe try that combo, but I think spearmans are gonna be useful, maybe. Cost 50, you cost 100. How much do shamans cost again? 150. I think I want the shaman though. I'm gonna start upgrading the sumo. Greatly increase max health as well. He is supposed to be a tank after all. Let's see, the shaman is fine. Slightly increase max health. I think I'll upgrade the shaman. I've got suddenly like a lot of options. The game just got a lot more complicated. So many upgrades all of a sudden. So many options. I like it though. It's a lot of replay value. A lot of different strategies you can do. Humans and defilement increase in equal parts. Curses born from humanity's disdain and envy. Long ago, a man who is envious of those with more abundant fields used the carcasses of livestock to cast a curse upon the land. Legend states that the curse was so potent it dried out the entire side of the mountain and transformed the envious man into a frightening beast. There's like something on my neck. There we go. Daigaki. Gluttonous beast that feeds off discarded scraps. Despite never feeling fully satiated, no matter how much it indulges itself, Daigaki's unstoppable greed has caused it to swell to a monstrous size. Oh, Tsukime. Humans have forgotten their place as they till, shear, and cleave the earth, giving her, or clean the ever. Jesus, I don't know what happened there. Cleave the ever-giving earth, the benefactor of their very existence. Oh, Tsukime are born of the defiled land, lamenting its destruction in the shape of a ground cherry. Their eyes turn red when provoked, and when they are destroyed, the defilement within their bodies returns to the earth. They explode. The woodcutter. Power of the ancestral deity that once brought life to the land dwells within this mask. It said that all would fall to the might of the deity's axe, creating a path for sunlight to walk. Alright, let's continue. Water is essential for purification. However, the countless rituals forced upon the land has made in itself a source of defilement. Save the 10 villagers and across the Seath-plagued Yamanari Lake. So Yashiro and the villagers must set sail at sunset. A fierce battle against the Seath is expected to be waged on the boats, so prepare accordingly. having a boat fight, huh? Boat fight. Seems like an interesting stage. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Oh, I can hop on the boat. Okay, it looks like I could use a thief here. Let's get a thief then. And if you start digging up some treasure. Those guys kind of just blend in. You're gonna go here. Sheesh, how many are there? Two more. The boar. There's a big boar. Can the thief get over here? Curious. No. Okay. I'm gonna make everybody gather around now. Baguchi, increase sales attack power in proportion to the number of crystals in possession. That seems kind of powerful if you've got a lot of crystals on you. Alright, let's see. Start with a healer and buffer. Alright, I'm just getting a tally on what we got. I think I might want to change the thief, I'm not sure. I have no idea what we're going to be up against, so I don't really know how to prepare for it. Alright. I was just waiting for it to go. Pray for me. Okay, so we're all on. Okay, so we got kind of like a raft situation going on here. Let's see. You guys got coverage of all sides. Spearman. Thief isn't going to be of much use here. No idea what to expect. Oh, you know what? You know what I think is what's gonna happen? Is that they're gonna be coming on the rafts. They're gonna be these 4 boats here. They're probably gonna be coming from there. That would make sense, you know. Okay. Put a spearman backed up by an archer on each one, I suppose. 2 archers will go here in the back, or here in the middle. You're gonna be, I think, up front. To the front here. Have them like staggered on the boat. One up front, one in the middle, one in the back. So you can get full range here. these guys are mostly flying enemies. I'm gonna pull my spearmen back. Yep. Oh, there's cannons? I thought those were just for show. Oh, they'll be approaching from other ramps. This is interesting. This game keeps surprising me. I like this. Cannons can shoot enemies from afar, but have a cooldown period each time they're used. They will be destroyed if they take too much damage from seat attacks. Use a cannon by approaching it and hitting B. Here they come. Let's get these guys ready. I'm gonna move him out onto the boat here. Move you out on the boat here. Then I'm gonna move the some of these archers out in the back. Yeah, closer to Yashiro. Want her completely left alone here. She'll be protected by the sumo guy. Now we're gonna shift our attention in the rear. Oh! Very interesting. Hirafuki. Rocking the boats. Hirafuki attack their innards to the boats. Attach their innards to the boats. In an attempt to rock and capsize them. Villagers will be mobilized on an unsteady boat. But you can save them in the boat by attacking the innards. You to pull back then. And you, I'm gonna want you to pull back. Same thing with you. Pull back a little bit. Spread everybody out again. Boom! That's pretty satisfying. Okay. Let's see. Got double trouble coming. Let's see. That's gonna be annoying. Needs to hit the bow. Oh shit. Water equals death. Got that memo. Okay. Nope, I missed. I'll let you take care of that. This Spearman hasn't really done any chance to do anything yet. We're gonna get you out of there. This is getting pretty intense. I'm gonna keep pausing here to make sure I'm paying attention to what's going on. Don't get overwhelmed. You're gonna be, I'll switch you around. Alright, I want you to get healed. Pull you back. Put you up front. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna prioritize these ranged enemies. I wish I can. I'm definitely gonna need a bow after this. I can take those guys out. Charging the guys. Alright, we can see land up ahead. Oh. Purify Monterey Lake. That was interesting. The fisherman. Don't allow any boats to sink. Defeat 10. Here to forget before they reach the boats. Defeat 20 Seath using the cannons. Boop. No village. Oh. Hey, the fisherman village. That's pretty cute. That's interesting, I like that. This game just keeps surprising me. Tatsu is a cheerful and vivacious woman who has her husband Tai wrapped around her little finger. She's the best fisherman in the village and is not intimidated by others. Magasaku works as a fisherman but cannot swim at all. He wants Iso to teach him because of her skill, but is too embarrassed to ask. Iso is the best swimmer in the village. She's heartbroken that the lake has been defiled by the Seath, because she can no longer swim in it. Suya, like her mother Tatsu, Suya is a very energetic person. She enjoys doing her hair and buys pomade from a merchant who visits regularly. Densuke is the most informed person in the village. He handles a wide range of information, from the love affairs of the village girls to the financial situation of the neighboring village. It's said that there's nothing he does not know. Shishiman mainly spends his time at Yamanari Lake searching for new species of fish for his research. He's interested in Sabaru's project and asks if they can collaborate. Saku's daughter recently got married into a neighboring village. While Saku's sad to see her go, she's also happy because it allows her to spend more quality time with her husband. Bunzo's been an expert fisherman for 20 years. Seems a bit lonely and is often seen sighing dolefully ever since his daughter married and moved to a neighboring village. Isabaru, man who loves fish so much that he can no longer make a living as a fisherman. Instead of catching them, I suppose trying to create a place where fish are protected and appreciated. Tahe works as a fisherman at Yamanari Lake. Says he fears nothing when on a boat, but he's no match for his wife Tatsu. Nobody's a match for their wife. Bleh. Nobody's scarier than the wife. My wife. Let's grab all these materials first. Let's see what needs building. 5 workers, huh? Let's go and see what needs wood first. That definitely needs some wood. I can fast forward time while I'm here. Interesting. What else needs wood? Oh. Huh. Back to the villages. Alright, that's it for this village. Decreases in the number of crystals needed to change rules by 10. A lot of these are kind of meh. This is gonna take more time. Yep. That neck is killing me. Slept on it wrong the other day. It's been bothering me for like the past couple days. Plus, I've been doing deliveries, and my neck was really starting to bother me because I was just stuck in the same position, driving around all day. I need some sort of like lower neck support that I can put under the head of my seat so I can support my neck while I'm driving a little bit better, because my head's like tilting forward just a little bit just because the way car seats are shaped. They're not 100% comfortable on the head, that is. Like, kind of forces my head to bend forward a little too much. Let's do some upgrades. We need a bow. Adashino Village. Once a bustling village filled with an activity during the period of ceremony, the defilement now mutes their celebratory cries, save the night villagers, and beckon back in the chorus of celebration. They got a drum. Taiko drum. The heck? What exactly is a taiko drum? Broad range of Japanese percussion instruments, and the Japanese term taiko refers to any kind of drum, but outside Japan, it's used specifically to refer to any of the various Japanese drums called wadaiko, Japanese drums, and in the form of ensemble taiko drumming, more specifically called kumidaiko, a set of drums. The process of constructing taiko varies between manufacturers, and the preparation of both the drum body and skin can take several years depending on the method. It just refers to like a kind of like a big drum, and there's like different variations of those. So let's lock on. By unlocking Saw's archery ability, you can lock on enemies and shoot them with the arrow. Right trigger, or yeah, right analog stick. Select the target, and right to cancel again. Have you become a thief? Start digging some stuff up. Collect dumb resources. I wonder if you can activate if you can play around with the drum. I'm gonna actually activate these guys as I go on. You're going to be aesthetic. Sumo. Just gonna go and grab this. Nice. Now, what else can you work on? I'm gonna make sure. Taiko drums can break enchantments cast upon the Seath. Oh, they have a cooldown period after they've been used and will be destroyed if they receive too much damage. I'm actually starting to enjoy this game. Almost. Okay, I want you guys. Up here. Can you both be up there? I think they can be. No shaman though, I didn't get a female villager. That's as fast as I can shoot the bow. Okay. Seem to be doing well. Seems to be doing his job very well. Seems like my combo is pretty good here. Good old tank healer combo. Never go wrong with that. It's good that they all gather around this. I can just go cat beam. Bird. Esteemed the craftsman reduces the time it takes for the carpenter to complete repairs. I was just thinking about something like that. I found out that he can repair the structures. That's pretty interesting. I just don't have the charms to spare. We're gonna put a bowman maybe up here. Or do I want them to be? You know, yeah, I'll put them near each other, and then the sumo guy will be like right here, maybe. I don't know. Just gonna be like right in front of the gate. So, yeah, I'm gonna have her stop right there. Another gate back here that they can end up coming through. I'm gonna have you go out back here. Have you help me with this boss fight. Have you come back here? Sumo wrestling. Hell yeah, he's got some range action. Nice. to drum. Alright. No idea how many more villages we're gonna get from here. I want you to be over here.
But with
Can I get in there? Seems like I would be able to. I can. Yep. Okay. I do not have a thief. I do now. I'll change you. Get that cleaned up. Day's going by quick. I'm gonna have you repair that. Really? Really? Almost there. Nice. Let's get everything moved back here. Okay, let me think. How many do we have? We've got 2 archers, static shaman, 1 sumo, and then a spearman. So let's make you another sumo. Let's get everybody positioned here now. I don't think they're gonna be coming from behind, so. cool. He's got like, what are they called? I can't remember. They're the short swords. I can't remember. Those in his head. I just can't remember the name of what they're called. Man, you got melted. What in the hell? Man, this game just keeps going. What the fuck is that? The goddamn mimic. I'm just gonna switch these guys out. What does this guy even do? Interesting. I had no idea what the heck that thing even did. I wonder if it functions as like a crystal lizard. So based off of what we just experienced, I think we just go with another archer. Cheap but effective. Makes Sauce perfect guard skill easier to perform. Clairvoyance. Yeah. Yeah. We need another thief perhaps. Anybody need healing? How are you guys doing? I'm gonna be back here. Oh, that's how you get them. Interesting. Rations, I'll prawn rations. Cool. One more. It's a lot of extra rations. Feeling pretty confident now. Definitely need to upgrade that healer a bit more. I need it to be a little bit more effective. So you, is there anything else you can repair? Up front, not really. Do you have the drum here? We're gonna be in a good position though. Sumo wrestlers. Oh, wishing we could spread out a little bit more here somehow. Maybe put him down there. Deflect a little bit. Cheeky, I don't know what it is. Okay. What is she getting hit by? Oh, that thing. I don't know where that came from. Oh, over here. Alright. Don't dispel the enchantments on enhanced Seath. Dispel the enchantments on 30. Dispel the enchantments on 10 simultaneously. Alright. Game's going good so far when it comes to these stages. Ways to go, burial grounds. It's 3:30 in the morning. Oh, huggy. What else needs repairs? Oh, they're working on it. Just one shy. Look at a cat here. What should I name the cat? We got Macaroni. Name him Cheese. I'll just name the cat Cheese. So we got Macaroni and Cheese. New village, new people. Sazaman is the leader of the village rituals and is well liked by the villagers because he treats everyone equally. His daily concern is whether he'll be able to finish his wife's meals. Yuri is gifted with both intelligence and beauty and wholeheartedly supports her husband Sazaman. Although she appears to be perfect in every way, her cooking skills leave much to be desired. Oh boy. Whether he'll be able to finish his wife's meals. Oh, poor Sazaman. Takasuki is a broad-minded man that happily laughs off any mistakes his wife may make. The couple are often seen relaxing together in the eaves of their house. Mio is an unfortunate woman who suffers from an unrequited love for cats. She wants to ask Nikuchio what his secret is to obtaining feline adoration, but he keeps avoiding her. Shokichi loves scary stories. It's become a custom for the villagers to gather around him to hear his tales. His dream is to someday become a storyteller and share his ghost stories in the capital. Bonroko is the younger of the bothersome brother duo. He's the brains behind the pranks and keeps his brother in check so that nothing truly dangerous happens. Inoko is has a goofy personality and laid-back attitude. She and her husband Tagasaku, truly two peas in a pod. Haisuke is the elder of the villagers, bothersome duo. He loves pranks and together with his younger brother, Bonroko, they routinely cause trouble for the other villagers. Nikuchio is not good at socializing, but cats are strangely fond of him. Rumor has it he can actually communicate with them. Catman! What's up with all these bots trying to make me buy viewers? Go away. I keep looking at the chat. There's another one. Two of them were recommended the same website. The third one's the odd one out. He's a rogue. These names are so, like, fake, too. Doesn't matter where you go, man. There's bots. An army of bots. Roger. Damn clankers. God, this music is so nice. I would totally listen to this while I just draw. Macaroni. Let's see what big repairs we got going on. Perfect. There's never a repair that can be done by just one person. I believe that's all of the villages. This is starting to get filled up. Still quite a lot left. Gatamen. The Gatamen have the appearance of upturned human faces. Drag themselves across the ground as they vomit defilement from a gaping maw. They're typically found in forests where they obscure themselves as they live and wait for their next victim to lie in wait. Parents tell their children the cautionary tale of the Gatamen when they venture out, warning their kin to never touch the mysterious glowing orb, lest they be swallowed whole. This is the Yanara. Nenra. Snake-like sutras coiling around their bodies, and the cursed heads of Buddhist monks who committed evil acts during their lifetime, hanging from their waists. Heads, that's pretty badass description. The heads chant ominous sutras, which can be heard in the Anara as the Anandra approach. Produce a cursed smoke that suppresses both So's own powers and the powers granted through So's mask. If one head extinguishes, an Anandra can replace it with the fresh one hanging from its waist. Fugai. Those are those sunflower-like creatures we found in the lake. Appear in bodies of water to capsize the boats floating there. Fishermen often fall victim to their attacks as the Fugai will attach their own injuries to the boats, shaking them and unleashing the hordes of the sea that carry atop their heads. One tale states that a fisherman once kept his life by destroying the Fugai's injuries before he could sink the boat. There we go. The archer, the power of the ancestral deity that once provided nourishment to the people who dwell within this mask. They say the deity's arrows purged humanity's hunger, piercing through even the birds flying high above the sky. Or clouds. Kinda felt more natural to say sky. The pig. There's a long history of being imported from faraway lands for meat and fertilizer production. It's an omnivorous animal. Oh my god. I swear my dyslexia likes to kick in. An omnivorous animal. It uses its excellent sense of taste and smell to find the roots and bulbs buried in the ground. It's also said that the pig can distinguish between faces in a land to the far south. There's a tale of a beast known as the one-eared pig who persistently tries to charge between people's legs. They say that if it successfully passes through, the human soul will be leached from its body. That's interesting. We'll suck our soul out through their crotch. I mean, there are like demons in Japanese folklore that suck the soul out through your ass. That's a legit thing. So that's not too far-fetched. I'm gonna look up what that is so that I can educate you all. I don't even know what to type, so I'm just gonna type in Japanese folklore about souls being sucked out through the anus. Okay. Soul in your butt, according to Japanese lore. Those are kappa, mischievous frog-like yokai with a cup of water on their head that if tipped over will cause them to die. But the soul located in your anus is called a Shirikodama. Small anus ball. According to Japanese folklore, the human soul exists as a small, hard, and magical ball within the anus, known as Shirikodama. Literally, small anus ball. What the fuck? Why is it in the anus? There are some, shall we say, highly unique elements of Japanese culture, and their folklore is right up there, literally. According to Japanese folklore, the human soul exists as a small hard magical ball within the anus known as Shirikodama. Tales tell of lake-dwelling monsters known as kappa who try to kill you by extracting your Shirikodama if you dare venture into their lake. And why did the kappa want to steal your soul? Folklore is unclear, but reasons range from the kappa considering it a delicacy which they eat as soon as they extract it, to using the Shirikodama as a sort of tribute and tax to the Dragon King who lived under the sea and was the lord of all things under the water. Why would the Dragon King want Shirikodamas? And nobody knows. Kappa still feature prominently in Japanese society, however, no longer the monsters they once were. The legend that Shirikodama is on its way of being forgotten. Kappa have been recast in Japan as being friendly mascots of various companies or harmless characters on children's cartoons and movies like the popular My Summer Vacation with Koo the Kappa. Cute little Kappa Koo. Never once sneaks up on its human friend, Kochi, to forcibly remove a ball, magical ball, from his anus. Can I get a visual representation here? I'm a visual learner. Oh yes, there we go. Jesus, that one's like bloody. Classic. It's also those, like, I don't remember what they're called. There's these, like, creatures in folklore as well in Japan. They're kind of like raccoons that have, like, supernatural ability to, like, expand their nutsack and use it as, like, a weapon or, like, a floating device. I don't... I gotta look that one up now. Japanese folklore nutsack raccoon thing. Tanuki. Tanuki. Tanuki mythology balls. The canine yokai with gigantic balls. I fucking love this. Okay, I could just read this. You and my friend are about to learn about one of the greatest aspects of Japanese culture. It's cute, fluffy, magical, and ridiculous, and it has giant testicles which it uses to perform amazing feats. Meet the tanuki. Tanukis and foxes are similar at first glance. They're both smallish, wild canines native to Japan. They're both adaptable and successful over a wide range of habitats, including cities. If you read Japanese folklore, you see they both have shape-shifting powers which they use to deceive people. So similar they can even be spoken of as a kind of unit using the Jugoku word kori, made up with the kanji for tanuki, kitsune. But tanuki and foxes also have many differences. The fox is familiar throughout the world and appears in the mythology of many countries, but the tanuki is unique to Japan. Westerners who first encountered the tanuki and tanuki folklore totally mangled the translation of its name. To this day, most Westerners have never heard of it. If you still feel lost, we have a video. Maintain aura. The magical tanuki became the kind of character you'd love having a cup of sake with. Mischievous power, mischievous maker and prankster, down to earth and downright broad body. Shape-shifting. Okay, this is like... I just want to get to the ball thing. There's a lot more in here than I was gonna read. Tanuki balls. The legendary Tanuki clearly has a lot of interesting characteristics, but no doubt most strange and unique its magical expanding scrotum. Said that the Tanuki can stretch its ball sack to the size of 8 tatami mats. Of course, it's more flexible than tatami, so it's way more useful. Tanuki are depicted using their nut bags as tails for boats, fishing nets, umbrellas, swimming pools, cloaks to smother an enemy. Imagine getting just snuffed out by a big ball sack. Just asphyxiated by a big ball sack. Depicted seems to be an important word here. The amazing scrotum is big in art, but not so much in the stories. It's a later addition to the Tanuki's repertoire. The Tanuki balls craze took over in the Edo period. Well, you can look up the rest if you want. That's the Tanuki. They've got magical ball sacks. I want to see them in a game. I want to be able to, I don't know, fight Tanuki. Or fight as one. So, it's almost 4 in the morning. I think I'm calling it here. Normally I'd continue, but the stages themselves actually take a little bit of time to go through. And this could take a while. Place where those have been cut off from the world sleep and where the living does not walk. Purge the defilement from the ground where weary souls lay to rest. Maybe I'll take a peek. I don't know. We'll save it for next time. I'm just gonna go upgrade and save and we'll call it here for the night. Max health. Increase amount of health. When the shaman's health is completely depleted, she can purify and revive nearby cocooned villagers. Villagers can only be revived from the cocoon state once per night. What? Is there an enemy that cocoons your allies? Interesting. I didn't even look at the rest of the abilities these characters have. Can perform a series of quick forward thrusts, depletes the enemy's resist gauge. Can now perform a full body attack by clearing the area with a great swinging arc before unleashing deadly forward thrusts. They're just like a better version of the woodcutter, it seems. And can perform a powerful forward assault, greatly depletes the enemy's resist gauge. I definitely need that. We're going with the tank healer method. Oh, we got more sweets. Ohagi confection made of steamed mochi rice that was pounded into a sticky paste. Balls of this mochi are then covered with a variety of ingredients such as red bean paste, white bean paste, soybean powder, or sesame seeds. Another confection called botomachi is similar, with the only difference being the time of year. During autumn, this confection is called ohagi, which comes from the bush clover, one of the 7 autumnal plants. This confection is often used as an offering to one's ancestors, as the red color of the beans is believed to ward off evil spirits and bad luck, and the abundant use of precious ingredients such as rice and sugar show respect for the recipient. It is a confection that is simple, yet rich in nuance. Yoken confection made with a mix of bean paste, sugar, and aged agar, boiled and poured into rectangular containers. Finally cooled into a hard jelly that is served by cutting into small pieces. Soft texture and gentle sweetness of the carefully sorted beans is the epitome of this type of confectionery. It's said that Yoken actually originated from a meal that consists mainly of lamb meat. Vegetarian monks replaced the meat for red beans and yuzu, arrowroot, which eventually transformed into the sweet treat it is now. The sugar content allows it to last a long time, making it a popular gift since ancient times. That's pretty cute. Jello. Some of this stuff sounds really good. It's like not too sweet. Bum 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 bum. I believe that's yin, yang. I don't know what side of the yin yang that is on her necklace. Maybe it is yin. Let me look it up. I think it might be yang, because it's standing up. Maybe it is yin. I don't know. I think it is. Because yin is more feminine. Festival. I like these drawings or paintings, whatever you want to call them. Fish. Big ol' fish. It's a carp, I think. Alright, that'll be it for me tonight. I'm gonna continue with this game until I'm pretty much done with it. I'm enjoying it so far. It keeps getting a little bit more complicated. There's a lot going on actually. There's a lot of different builds you can kind of go with when it comes to upgrade paths and a lot of ways to kind of experiment. I find that pretty interesting. Other than that, the villages themselves are kind of pretty much all the same. Like the mechanics for these. Am I missing anything else? I just want to make sure. No, I'm good. I feel like I was doing this for a while. But it's pretty interesting. I think, I know we still got the Elden Ring DLC to complete. Even though I'm still playing that game. It's kind of my main game and I kind of enjoy it. offline, but I don't mind streaming it. Just cause like a lot of what I do offline in the game is like a lot of grinding and shit. I'm just building my character up and going from character to character. It just takes so long. I have a 125 character complete, almost pretty much done with the DLC. I just have a few more things to go. And then a 150 character that I brought through as well. That's still got quite a ways to go. Other than that, I might look for other games on Game Pass, because why not? Macaroni. What up, dog? Other than that, the stream times might be varying, and I'm definitely gonna be probably taking it easy for the rest of the week, so I might be able to stream more. So I definitely probably will be streaming tomorrow night around 10 o'clock EST. And that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.